Hello viewers, hope you are doing well. I am building my smart home and using Node-RED as my server, or the brain of the smart home. It will get data from the sensors, switches, and control everything such as lights, fans, and sockets. Time to time I need to restart the Node-RED. Maybe there is a power cut or something is wrong with the server itself. As I'm running it on a headless Raspberry Pi, that means it doesn't have a monitor. I do not have a way to know when Node-RED is up and running. So the first thing I want to do is create a flow that will inform me when server starts. Currently I am getting notification in two ways. One, by message on a Telegram, and second, an announcement on my Google Home Mini. There will be more ways, but that I will cover in another videos. Since I want to keep this video short, I'm not going to cover how to install the nodes that I am going to use in the flow. I will leave links to the nodes in the description and some tutorials on how to install them. So let's start. Drag and drop the inject node from the common group on the left hand side. Double click on that. This will open an edit window. You don't have to do anything here. It will just pass on this message payload to next node, which is currently timestamp. If you wish to rename the node, you can by entering the text in here. The important thing in this node is this checkbox at the bottom of the window. When I select it, I am telling the system to run the inject node automatically. Now I want this to happen only once, so I will keep this repeat option as none. That means I do not want this action to repeat after first instance. I also want to give Node-RED some time to settle down when it starts. So I will put 6 seconds delay here. To summarize, run the inject node after 6 seconds and then do nothing. Click on done and close this window. Second node we will require is this change node from function group. Drag it in the middle, double click on it to open edit window. As we are getting a timestamp message from inject node, which we do not require, I am going to delete that, and I will explain in a bit. Select delete from the drop down and keep message.payload as it is. Now click done. Pull in another change node. From this point onward, there will be two paths, one for Telegram, another for Google Cast. I am assuming that you already have installed Telegram bot node and have configured a bot there. If not, do that first and then come back here. Now in this change node, we need to add 3 rules. That's because we need chat ID, payload type, and message content to take to the next load, which will be a Telegram sender. Keep the set as it is in the first dropdown. In the next field, enter message.payload.chatid. I of ID should be capital or uppercase. In the to field, select the dropdown value string and enter the chat ID you just got from the bot. Click on this add button at the bottom left of window. This will add another rule. Enter message.payload.type. In the field, select the drop-down value string and enter message. Click add one more time. Enter message.payload.content. In to field, enter string value. That will be the message you want to get in Telegram. Next, we add Telegram sender node from Telegram group. In bot field, select the bot you configured. If you have not done that yet, you can click on this edit button and do it now. Once that is done, select the bot. And that's the only thing we need to do here. Now the last step is to add a debug node to check if everything is working properly or not. I will add one debug node to each node in the flow. Let's switch to debug window. Now when I click on inject button, you can see I got some debug messages. This was the first one with the timestamp. Next one is the empty because we cleared the message.payload. Next is our message which is going to Telegram sender node, and this is the message from Telegram sender. Now to second part of the flow, add change node. Again we need three rules in this node. First one is to set message.ip to a string value. That would be the internal IP address of your Google Home Mini or Chromecast or Android TV with Chromecast. Basically any device which can cast content. Second rule is to add message.language as a string value as language of your preference. I am adding US English. Third rule is to set the message.payload again. Remember we deleted message.payload in previous node? That's because we need to set up a custom message.payload. Set it to a string value, and that will be a message you want to cast on your speaker. That's it. Click done. Next, I am adding cast node from the functions group. Again, I am assuming you will have this node already. Now, for this one, we don't actually need to do anything. We have already set the required parameters in previous change node. Just click done. Let me add the debug nodes to all and disable the debug nodes of the Telegram flow. After deploying, I will start the flow again. So initial message are same, but the cast process flow, you will see we are getting the high node read at started message as well as success messages in the cast node also. As you saw, both ways are working for me. Now let's check it in the real world scenario.
Hi, Node-RED has started.
Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section.